Your veins are like hidden highways, carrying blood back to your heart every single day. They work quietly in the background, but after the age of 60, these vessels often face more strain than ever before. The walls become less flexible, the valves that prevent backflow weaken, and the result can be swelling, varicose veins, or even dangerous clots. What many people don't realize is that the way you live each day, the habits you repeat without thinking, can make this problem much worse. Simple routines, like sitting for long stretches, standing still for too long, or ignoring basic circulation needs, slowly damage your veins over time. These habits don't cause pain right away, which is why they're so easy to overlook. But left unchecked, they can steal your comfort, mobility, and independence. The good news is that small, consistent changes can make a world of difference. By building the right daily practices into your lifestyle, you can support healthier veins, improve blood flow, and reduce your risk of complications. In this video, we'll uncover the 4 worst lifestyle habits that weaken veins and share the 4 daily practices you must follow to protect your circulation and keep your legs strong and energized after 60. 1. Sitting for long hours. How inactivity slowly damages your veins. One of the most damaging habits for vein health after 60 is sitting for long periods of time, whether it's watching television, working at a desk, or relaxing in a favorite chair. Too much sitting leads to one major problem: stagnant blood flow. Your veins are responsible for carrying blood back to the heart, but they rely on muscle movement in the legs to act as pumps. When you sit for hours without moving, those pumps switch off, and blood begins to pool in the lower body. The first signs often appear as swelling in the ankles, heaviness in the legs, or a tingling sensation. Over time, sitting too long weakens the tiny one-way valves inside your veins. These valves are designed to keep blood moving upward against gravity, but when they fail, blood leaks backward and creates extra pressure. This condition, called venous insufficiency, is a leading cause of varicose veins and chronic circulation problems in older adults. Prolonged sitting also increases the risk of blood clots. When blood sits still for too long, it becomes more likely to form dangerous clumps that can travel to the lungs, heart, or brain. For people over 60, who may already have slower circulation and less flexible vessels, this risk is even higher. The danger of sitting is that it feels so normal. Many people don't connect their evening TV routine or long car rides with circulation damage, but every hour spent motionless is another hour of strain on your veins. The good news is that small breaks make a huge difference. Standing up every 30-60 minutes, stretching your legs, or taking a short walk around the room can restart circulation and relieve pressure. Even simple movements like ankle circles or calf raises while sitting help pump blood back toward the heart. Sitting isn't always avoidable, but it doesn't have to be destructive. By interrupting long periods of inactivity with light movement, you protect your veins from weakening and keep your circulation strong. Over time, these small habits can reduce swelling, prevent varicose veins, and support healthier legs well into your later years. 2. Standing still too long. The hidden strain that overloads your veins. If sitting for long hours weakens your veins, standing completely still for extended periods is just as harmful, sometimes even more. Many people believe that standing is always healthier than sitting, but the truth is that when you remain motionless on your feet, you place enormous pressure on your leg veins. Here's why. Veins are designed to move blood upward against gravity, but they rely on 2 helpers: muscle contractions in the legs and one-way valves inside the veins. When you stand still, your muscles don't contract, and blood begins to pool in the lower legs. The longer this continues, the more pressure builds inside the veins. This stretches the vessel walls and weakens the valves, setting the stage for varicose veins, swelling, and chronic venous insufficiency. The first warning signs may include aching calves, throbbing feet, or ankles that feel heavy by the end of the day. Over time, skin changes like discoloration or dryness can appear as poor circulation damages the surrounding tissues. For older adults, prolonged standing also raises the risk of inflammation and painful ulcers in the lower legs. Standing still is common in many daily routines. Whether it's waiting in line, cooking in the kitchen, or chatting at an event, hours can slip by without movement. The habit seems harmless in the moment, but day after day, it silently stresses the veins and makes recovery harder as you age. Fortunately, the solution doesn't require avoiding standing altogether. It's about staying active while on your feet. Gentle calf raises, shifting your weight from one foot to the other, or taking short steps in place help keep blood moving. Compression stockings can also provide extra support by preventing blood from pooling in the lower legs. Think of your veins as elastic bands. They can stretch to handle extra pressure for a while, but without relief, they lose strength. By breaking up long periods of standing with movement, you give your veins the chance to stay resilient and protect your circulation for the long run. 3. Smoking, the habit that chokes veins and starves circulation. When it comes to vein health, few habits are as destructive as smoking. Many people associate smoking only with lung disease, but its damage extends far beyond the lungs. Every puff releases thousands of chemicals into the bloodstream, and these toxins directly attack the very structures that keep your veins and arteries strong. One of the biggest dangers is how smoking affects blood vessels. Nicotine causes veins to constrict, narrowing the passageways that blood must travel through. This immediately raises blood pressure and forces the heart to pump harder. Over time, the constant constriction weakens vein walls, damages the valves that keep blood moving upward, and accelerates the development of varicose veins and chronic circulation problems. Smoking also thickens the blood, making it more prone to clotting. Blood clots are especially dangerous because they can block veins in the legs or break loose and travel to the lungs, heart, or brain. For people over 60, who may already have slower circulation and less flexible vessels, the combination of thicker blood and weaker veins can be deadly. Another hidden danger is oxygen deprivation. Carbon monoxide from cigarette smoke binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells, reducing the amount of oxygen that actually reaches your tissues. This leaves your muscles and organs starved for oxygen, contributing to fatigue, slower healing, and worsening vein weakness. The signs of smoking-related circulation damage often appear gradually. Cold hands and feet, tingling sensations, slower wound healing, or visible changes in skin color. Many older adults dismiss these as just aging, but in reality, they are clear warnings that smoking is suffocating the circulatory system. The good news is that it's never too late to benefit from quitting. Studies show that even after decades of smoking, the body begins to repair circulation within weeks of stopping. Blood pressure lowers, oxygen delivery improves, and veins regain some of their natural strength. Combined with other healthy habits, quitting smoking can dramatically reduce the risk of dangerous complications like blood clots, ulcers, and even amputations caused by severe circulation loss. For people over 60, continuing to smoke is like adding extra weight onto veins that are already struggling, but letting go of the habit gives your circulatory system the relief it desperately needs. Every day without cigarettes is a step towards stronger veins, healthier blood flow, and a longer, more energetic life. 4. Ignoring weight management, the extra load that strains your veins. Carrying excess weight is more than a matter of appearance. It places tremendous stress on your veins. For people over 60, ignoring weight management is one of the most harmful lifestyle habits for circulation. Each additional pound adds pressure to the veins in your legs, forcing them to work harder to return blood to the heart. Over time, this constant strain weakens vein walls, damages valves, and increases the risk of varicose veins, swelling, and chronic venous insufficiency. The connection between weight and vein health is straightforward. Extra body mass increases abdominal pressure, which makes it harder for blood to flow upward from the legs. This causes blood to pool in the lower body, stretching the veins and leading to heaviness, aching, or fatigue in the legs. For older adults, whose circulation is already less efficient, the added pressure accelerates wear and tear on the veins. Obesity also worsens inflammation throughout the body. Fat tissue releases inflammatory chemicals that damage the lining of blood vessels, making them less flexible and more prone to clotting. This creates a double burden. Not only do your veins face more physical pressure, but they also face chemical stress that accelerates their decline. The dangers extend further when combined with other habits, like sitting too much or eating a high-salt diet. Excess weight amplifies the negative effects of inactivity and poor nutrition, trapping you in a cycle of swelling, discomfort, and worsening vein health. The good news is that even modest weight loss makes a noticeable difference. Losing just 5–10% of body weight reduces pressure on the veins, improves circulation, and relieves symptoms like swelling or leg heaviness. Pairing weight management with daily movement and a balanced diet rich in fiber, lean protein, and antioxidants strengthens both veins and overall cardiovascular health. For people over 60, weight management is not about perfection, it's about protection. Ignoring it allows silent damage to build up in your veins, while addressing it gives your circulation a chance to recover. By making small, sustainable changes, you lift the burden off your veins and give them the support they need to carry you strongly into the years ahead. We've just uncovered the 4 worst lifestyle habits that quietly weaken your veins: sitting for long hours, standing still too long, smoking, and ignoring weight management. Each of these behaviors may seem small on its own, but together they create constant pressure on your veins, slowing blood flow, damaging the tiny valves inside, and leaving you more vulnerable to swelling, varicose veins, or even dangerous blood clots. For people over 60, when circulation naturally becomes more fragile, these habits can quickly steal energy, comfort, and mobility. But here's the encouraging truth vein. Health isn't just about avoiding damage. With the right daily practices, you can actively strengthen your circulation, protect vein walls, and restore energy to your legs and heart. These aren't extreme routines or expensive treatments. Instead, they are simple, consistent habits you can weave into your everyday life practices that work with your body to keep blood flowing freely. In the next part, we'll reveal the 4 daily practices you must follow if you want to protect your veins after 60. These are practical, science-backed steps that anyone can do, starting tonight, to keep circulation strong and support long-term vascular health. 1. Daily walking or light movement, the natural pump that keeps veins strong. If sitting too long weakens your veins, then daily walking or light movement is the single most effective way to protect them. Your veins rely on your leg muscles to act as pumps, squeezing blood upward toward the heart against gravity. When you walk, those calf muscles contract and relax with every step, keeping blood flowing smoothly and preventing it from pooling in the lower legs. For people over 60, this is especially important. Circulation naturally slows with age, and the valves inside veins become less efficient. Without movement, swelling, heaviness, and even varicose veins are more likely to appear. But walking just 20–30 minutes a day can reverse much of this risk by stimulating blood flow and strengthening the muscles that support your veins. The beauty of walking is that it doesn't require special equipment or a gym membership. A stroll around the neighborhood, gentle laps inside a shopping mall, or even pacing around the house during phone calls all count. If walking feels difficult at first, start small with 5–10 minutes and build gradually. Every step helps circulation. Light movement throughout the day also matters. Standing up to stretch every hour, doing simple ankle rolls while seated, or rising onto your toes for calf raises are small actions that add up. These movements prevent blood from stagnating and ease pressure on vein walls. The benefits go beyond the veins. Daily walking lowers blood pressure, improves heart health, supports weight management, and even boosts mood. It's a whole-body therapy disguised as a simple habit. For people over 60, daily walking or light movement is not about speed or distance, it's about consistency. The goal is to keep blood moving and give your veins the support they need to stay strong. By making this a daily routine, you transform every step into an investment in healthier circulation, stronger legs, and more energy for the life you want to live. 2. Leg elevation or stretching, relieving pressure and restoring healthy blood flow. One of the simplest yet most powerful daily practices for vein health is giving your legs a break from gravity. All day long, your veins work against gravity to push blood upward toward the heart. Over time, This constant struggle creates pressure in the lower legs, leading to swelling, heaviness, and visible vein problems. By elevating your legs or practicing gentle stretching, you relieve that pressure and allow your circulation to reset. Leg elevation is easy to do. Simply lie down and prop your legs on a pillow or place them up against a wall for 10-15 minutes. This position uses gravity in your favor, helping blood flow back to the heart effortlessly. Many people notice the difference right away. Less swelling in the ankles, lighter legs, and a sense of relaxation that carries into the rest of the day. For people over 60, this simple habit can reduce nighttime leg discomfort and improve sleep quality. Stretching works in a similar way by activating the muscles that support circulation. Gentle calf stretches, ankle rolls, or seated toe raises keep the blood moving and prevent stiffness. Even a short stretching routine in the morning or before bed improves flexibility, reduces vein pressure, and supports better circulation throughout the day. The benefits extend beyond comfort. Elevation and stretching lower the risk of blood clots by keeping blood from sitting stagnant in the lower body. They also reduce inflammation, giving vein walls and valves a chance to rest and recover. When practiced consistently, these habits protect against the progression of varicose veins and chronic venous insufficiency. Best of all, they're accessible to everyone. You don't need special equipment, just a pillow, a wall, or a chair. Whether you choose a brief leg elevation break in the afternoon or a gentle stretch routine at night, your veins will thank you. For people over 60, leg elevation and stretching are more than simple exercises, they are daily gifts to your circulation. With just a few minutes each day, you can take the weight off your veins, restore healthier blood flow, and step into tomorrow with stronger, lighter legs. 3. Staying hydrated and eating vein-friendly foods, nourishing your circulation from the inside out. Strong, healthy veins aren't built by movement alone, they also depend on what you put into your body each day. Two of the most important daily practices for vein health after 60 are staying well hydrated and choosing foods that actively support your circulation. Together, these habits nourish your blood vessels from the inside out. Hydration plays a direct role in blood flow. When you don't drink enough water, blood becomes thicker, making it harder to move through the veins. This increases pressure, forces the heart to work harder, and raises the risk of clot formation. On the other hand, proper hydration keeps blood fluid, allowing it to circulate smoothly and reducing strain on vein walls. A good rule of thumb is to sip water steadily throughout the day instead of drinking large amounts all at once. Herbal teas, infused water with lemon or cucumber, and water-rich foods like melons or cucumbers also count toward hydration. Just as important is diet. Vein-friendly foods provide nutrients that strengthen vessel walls, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. For example, foods high in antioxidants such as berries, citrus fruits, and leafy greens protect veins from oxidative damage. Fiber-rich foods like oats, beans, and whole grains prevent constipation, which otherwise increases abdominal pressure and worsens vein problems. Meanwhile, healthy fats from sources like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds support elasticity in blood vessels. Avoiding the wrong foods matters too. Diets heavy in processed salt, sugary snacks, or fried foods worsen fluid retention and raise blood pressure, putting unnecessary stress on veins. By replacing these with fresh, whole foods, you not only protect your veins, but also boost overall heart and metabolic health. The best part? You don't need drastic changes, just small, consistent choices. Swapping a sugary soda for water with lemon, adding a handful of berries to breakfast, or including beans in a meal can all add up over time. For people over 60, veins are more sensitive to lifestyle than ever before. Staying hydrated and eating circulation-friendly foods every day ensures your blood keeps moving freely, your vessels stay flexible, and your legs feel lighter and stronger. It's a daily investment that pays back with energy, comfort, and long-term vein health. 4. Practicing relaxation and healthy weight balance, reducing stress on your veins inside and out. Healthy veins depend not only on movement and diet, but also on how you manage stress, both emotional and physical. After 60, Two powerful daily practices that protect circulation are relaxation techniques and maintaining a healthy weight. Together, they reduce unnecessary strain on your veins and create a stronger foundation for long-term vascular health. Stress is more than a mental burden, it directly impacts circulation. When stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline stay elevated, they cause blood vessels to constrict, blood pressure to rise, and inflammation to increase inside the veins. Over time, this tension weakens vein walls and raises the risk of clotting. Simple relaxation practices like deep breathing, meditation, or even listening to calming music can lower stress hormones, dilate blood vessels, and improve blood flow. Just 10 minutes of intentional relaxation each day can leave veins healthier and your whole body feeling lighter. Weight balance is equally important. Carrying extra pounds, especially around the abdomen, puts constant pressure on the veins in the legs. This makes it harder for blood to return to the heart, increasing the likelihood of swelling, varicose veins, and chronic venous insufficiency. Even modest weight loss, just 5–10% of body weight, can dramatically reduce pressure on the lower body veins and restore more efficient circulation. The key is not extreme diets or stressful exercise regimens, but steady, sustainable habits. Balanced meals, rich in fiber and lean protein, daily light activity like walking, and mindful eating all help maintain weight without strain. Pairing this with relaxation ensures you are supporting vein health from both the physical and emotional sides. For people over 60, these two habits go hand in hand. Relaxation calms the inside environment of your veins, while healthy weight balance reduces the physical burden from the outside. Practiced daily, they give your circulatory system the best chance to stay resilient, your legs to feel lighter, and your energy to remain strong well into later years. Your veins are the silent highways of your body, carrying blood back to your heart day and night. But as we've seen, the wrong habits can quietly wear them down. Sitting for long hours, standing still too long, smoking, and ignoring weight management all increase pressure, weaken vein walls, and slow circulation. Over time, these habits don't just affect your comfort, they can lead to swelling, varicose veins, and even serious complications like blood clots. The encouraging truth is that you have the power to protect your veins through daily choices. Walking or light movement keeps blood flowing, leg elevation and stretching relieve pressure, hydration and vein-friendly foods nourish circulation, and practicing relaxation with healthy weight balance reduces strain from the inside out. These aren't complicated medical treatments, they're simple habits you can weave into everyday life. The lesson is clear. Vein health after 60 depends on consistency, not perfection. By avoiding harmful habits and practicing supportive ones, you give your circulation the care it needs to keep you mobile, energetic, and independent. If you found this video valuable, remember to like, comment with your own daily routine, and subscribe to Active Healthcare for more science-based tips to keep your heart, veins, and circulation